This story is based on a real patrol call in a Midwestern city of approximately 150,000 people. Names, locations, and identifying details have been changed to protect privacy. This is not a statement of guilt, only an examination of behavior, contradictions, and deception as observed during police patrol. My name is Joaquim Morkant. I'm a patrol police officer, and this is Lie to Me. Sometimes deception is not about hiding a crime. Sometimes it's about trying to prove you don't belong in one. The call came out as an attempted car theft at a Speedway gas station near the local college. According to dispatch, a woman had gone inside to pay for gas and get coffee. When she returned outside, someone was inside her car. That kind of call can at times escalate very quickly. The victim, Andrea, approximately 30 years old, told us she walked out of the Speedway and immediately noticed a girl sitting in the driver's seat of her car. When Andrea confronted her, the girl jumped out, ran to the van parked nearby, and got inside. As she fled, she said, "Oh shoot, wrong car." But that wasn't the end of it. As the van pulled away, the girl turned back and yelled that if she saw Andrea's car again, she was going to F her up and steal it. At that point, this was no longer confusion, it was intent. The Speedway manager provided surveillance footage. The video showed two young African-American girls entering the store, one of them later exiting and entering Andrea's car, both returning to a van afterward. Only one of the girls actually attempted to steal the vehicle. She appeared to be approximately 17 to 19 years old, still a juvenile or close to it. When we arrived, Andrea was visibly shaken, but cooperative. However, her opening statements stood out. Before describing the attempted theft, she told us she was coming from work, that she worked for a large brewing company, that she was a responsible, hard-working person. None of that information was relevant to the crime. Andrea was offering credentials, not evidence. Statements like, "I have a job," "I have a good job," "I work hard," "I'm not that kind of person," are all considered moral qualifiers. They are meant to establish trust, not describe facts. Normally, moral qualifiers are a red flag, but context matters. Andrea's appearance suggested long-term drug use, sunken facial features, worn skin, despite still being conventionally attractive. Later, when I completed the report, I confirmed she had prior drug-related arrests. That reframes her behavior entirely. Andrea wasn't trying to deceive us about the incident. She was trying to protect herself from how she believed police might view her. This kind of deception is not about lying, it's about preemptive justification. People with prior negative police experiences often over-explain, overshare credentials, try to prove they're on the right side, even when they don't need to. Andrea's account of the actual incident never changed. Her timeline was consistent, her description matched the video, her emotional reaction aligned with the event. Her deception was not in the facts, it was in the framing. When people introduce unrelated positive traits, it often signals fear of disbelief, not guilt. That distinction can be important. The girl who attempted to steal the car exhibited the opposite pattern. She entered a car that was not hers, claimed wrong car only after being confronted, issued a direct threat while fleeing. That combination, mistake claim plus threat, is equally significant. Wrong car can be believable. Wrong car followed by a theft threat is not. That escalation reveals criminal intent, not confusion. We took still images from the Speedway video and distributed them to police officers and other units within the department. With approximately 200 officers, detectives, and supervisors, the goal was simple: identify the suspect thoroughly through familiarity. I completed the report and forwarded it to detectives. I don't know whether the suspect was ultimately identified. That's often how patrol work ends. This case had two types of deception: malicious deception from the would-be thief and defensive deception from the victim. Both are deceptive, but only one is criminal. Here's the takeaway. Not all deceptive behavior is about hiding guilt. Some of it is about trying to escape a past version of yourself. If you don't understand that distinction, you misread people. And in police work, misreading people is how cases go sideways.